Today we're going to hike the Valley of the Giants Trail. It's a 2.8 mile or 4.5 kilometer out and back trail, generally considered an easy route. We're going to call it easy plus because there is a lot, and I mean a lot, of tree crossings. I'm going to go ahead and let you know out the gate, there's not a giant valley of massive trees. There's only a few, and we'll get to that as we hike the trail, and I'll explain. But I don't want anyone disappointed if they don't see 100 hardwood trees that are massive. So let's go hiking. Here we go.
All right, this is it. This is your trail marking for the Valley of the Giants. You drive a long way down a road, a little way down a gravel road after the pavement ends, and this is it. Welcome to the Valley of the Giants Trail. First thing I want to mention as we go through the gate, the Google Maps location actually brings you a little short of the trail. It's probably another mile or so down the road from where the pin is, maybe half a mile, something like that. If you put in the trailhead location from All Trails, it'll take you to the correct spot. But just a heads up, there is no internet out here. So make sure you have downloaded offline maps, and don't panic if your GPS says you're there and you don't see anything. Keep going until the pavement ends, get on the gravel road, and shortly after the gravel road, you'll see the sign that was just posted in the video earlier. All right, let's go hiking. Let's check out this Valley of the Giants. You know, when looking up the history of Valley of the Giants, part of why it didn't get logged, supposedly, is because it was hard to find and hard to get to. Honestly, I could believe it. It is way out here in the North Georgia mountains, and yeah, it's not the easiest place to find or get to. All right, you want to follow this path up the hill to your left. Don't go across the creek. It's not well marked at all. One thing you can look for is this sort of old metal gate post. That's really the best thing to know that you're on the right path to the Valley of the Giants. Let's go. Haven't seen any giants yet. Keyword being yet. I'm just going to guess left because I like to guess left. Couple of trees down over the trail. No big deal. Easy to get over or under. And another tree down. That was been down for a while because it's actually merged with the soil. Alright, I'm starting to notice a trend. There's a few trees down, and again, not a single one has been a problem. And surprise, these are smaller but more down trees, surprise. Oh wow, even more down trees. Alright, let's get down. So the word I would use right now for this hike so far, and we're probably about, what, half a mile in, peaceful. It has a peaceful sort of energy so far. Look, more down trees. This one's a little more difficult to cross, but let's take it slow, figure it out. There we go. Here we go. Oh, this isn't bad at all. This one's definitely been down for a while because you can see it's been pressed into the dirt. Does this count as one of the giants? I'm going to say no. All right, another choice here. I'm going over. Some might choose to go under. I got a big old backpack, so I'm like a human turtle. And immediately after that, guess what? More down trees. Oh, let's be fun and let's go under. All right. What's interesting about this one, that is like a very clean break from where this tree fell. It's like almost looks like somebody cut it, but it just said no, I'm gonna fall over. I'm snapping now. I just wanted to let everybody know that there's another tree down. Again, none have blocked the path yet, but this has been the most trees down on a path I've seen. And these have been down for a while, but no problem. Just literally step right over it. Well, the valley part is definitely true because we are way down in it. And there's still further to go, actually. But it is steep up to that side over there to the east. Oh, look, a down tree. Followed by the sequel, down tree 2. The weather has been a little more appropriate for this time of year. It's a little cooler today. Actually have on hoodies. Started off with some gloves, but the gloves are off as we head to the Valley of the Giants. Just sounds cooler when you say it that way. Now, we've seen some pretty trees. We've seen a lot of trees. We've even seen some mature trees, like this pine over here. I haven't seen any that I'd call a giant just yet. You really know when you see a big, mature, old tree because there's a wow factor to it. Like, that's a mature tree, but it's not a giant tree. This is big holly tree. It's pretty. Nice variation. This is a stick in the road instead of a whole tree. I like that they're mixing it up. It's very nice. And welcome to the Valley of the Giants. Now, I'm going to call this the first of the giant trees that we've seen. It is a beauty.
So it's just under 1 mile into the trail, and you're going to come along and see your very first giant tree. And this is what I meant about don't have too high of expectations. There's only about 4 or 5 of these massive trees. It's still a beautiful old growth forest and worth the hike, but again, only a few giants.
That's the first giant we've seen. Let's keep going. I also need to report another tree down in the path. That should maybe count, but this is a lot. I mean, it's like a fairy tale. Like, it looks like something out of a fantasy novel, right? Like, this should be part 1, part 2, part 3 of some epic story set in some epic fantasy land. It's amazing. It's so beautiful. Should I keep counting or just accept there's trees down? We are now just 1 mile into the trail, 1.06. And again, I need to report a tree down on the path. They're all easy to get over. I mean, this one, you can go around, you can go this way. I might be going back actually. Let's see. Now we can just scramble over this. Alright. Hopefully that's the last tree that's down in the path. Oh, hey, look, some trees down the path. Here we go to the Valley of the Giants. I have a theory. I have a hypothesis as to why there's so many trees down. We are in the Valley of the Giants. So as the giants move around the valley, I think sometimes they knock down trees. So that's my current hypothesis as to why there's so many trees down, is because of giant activity. We do have an official theme for this hike, and it's down trees. There's a desire path to the left. I kind of like trying to get through this way, so I'm going to check this out first. But there is a desire path to the left to get around here. Wow, this is a giant tree fall. Maybe not quite a giant tree, but all right, let's see. I think there's a way. Let's go. Probably easier to go around this one, but...
And for those wondering, yes, it would have been easier to go around. Here's the path that leads you around it. Now let's watch me almost take a fall.
It's a lot of fun. It's like a tree jungle gym. All right, I made it. Whoa. All right, I made it. I mean, this is getting close to giant. This is definitely a mature tree.
The Valley of the Giants Trail is located in the Coopers Creek WMA, which is around 30,000 acres, and it's managed by the DNR. It was actually established in 1938, so we're coming up on 100 years of this being undisturbed here pretty soon.
All right, so we just passed two hikers from North Carolina headed to the way out, which was the only other car at the trailhead. So we now have the Valley of the Giants trail entirely to ourselves for the rest of the way there. We'll find out if it's going to be like that on the way back. But if you're looking for a secluded hike that also has down trees, then Valley of the Giants is where you want to go.
Valley of the Giants is considered an old-growth forest, and it is renowned for its massive tulip poplars, white oaks, northern red oaks, and black birches. And these trees, thankfully, have been preserved due to the area's inclusion in the Cooper Creek WMA, which protects them from logging and other disturbances. This is one of the largest trees on the trail, and of course, we're going to go explore inside here with the camera in just a second. And unfortunately, as much as I always want there to be something really exciting, like a bat or a monster or just, I don't know, secret treasure, there's just the rotted out inside of a giant tree.
I'm all the way up there. I find the entire length of this selfie stick up there. That tree we just filmed might actually be one of the biggest trees here. So we're going to finish the path to be completionists, but it sort of just dead ends down here. And we're going to go finish it. You could tell it flooded through here too. Wow. Definitely a lot of moved around debris. It definitely flooded throughout here. Wow, what a beauty. All right, so if you look to the right of this giant tree, you'll see a massive, massive branch. This used to once be part of this tree. Wow, I can't imagine how much that might weigh. And you could see up there where it fell off, there's even a branch being held up by those few remaining branches. I'm 6'1" and I can't even begin to wrap my arms around half of this tree.
These massive trees are truly awe-inspiring, and for that reason alone, this is for sure a Tizumi Woods approved hike.
But this forest does have has a peaceful feeling. A lot of holly trees I've noticed too, a significant number of these holly trees. You may notice a few trees down as you go down this path. All right, I'm gonna see if I can limbo this. Okay, I can't. I did not successfully limbo the tree. Moss Pac-Man. This is so cool. It is a moss Pac-Man. It's a bit choose your own adventure. I think we're gonna make it. Alright. Just had to do the weirdest like camera filming angle here, but do be careful, don't get too close. There's gonna be stuff popping off of me. Yep. Yeah, this is definitely less traveled. I don't think most people finish the entire trail. I think they stop at that last really big tree, the one that's hollow, that I stuck the camera and the light in, and they call it a day. We are completionists. We always like to finish the trail. Oh yeah, the path just got like super tight. Like every step I'm now feeling branches hit me. On its way to being one of the giants. Call this one a giant in training. Oh, they're so beautiful though. These are so big. as we approach the end of the Valley of the Giants trail, it's still just beautiful, even though there's been less big trees. So I'd like to tell you there's some big sign to tell you you're at the end, but the trail just kind of peters out eventually. Shortly after that last big tree, I don't know, quarter mile or so, we're completionists, so we walked it all the way to the end. Remember, I get lost so you don't have to. All right, we're going to head back now. Valley of the Giants complete.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy hiking in the Valley of the Giants, and we will see you on the next adventure.